The movie's called House Arrest. Made in 1996, directed by Harry Weiner, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Jennifer Tilly, the asshole that's in like every 90s movie, Kyle Howard, Kevin Pollak. Who else is in this movie? Did I say Jennifer Love Hewitt? Anyway, this movie makes me so angry. Every single kid in this movie needed their ass beat. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry, and I will tell you why. So, Kyle Howard, the one with the, well, you can't see it here, but he had a Dylan Roof haircut. He's a dork. His name is Grover Beindorf, which is the first clue that he's a dork. He's really invested in his parents' relationship for some reason. And once he finds out that somebody is ready to sign them papers, then he decides to throw his parents in the basement and force them to figure out their problems. He has a little sister. She's also on board with this idea. Like, you know, most of these 90s kids movies, divorce is basically like the worst thing that could happen to them. You know, they're not poor. They don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from. They're not about to get evicted. They're just mad that their parents are splitting up. I mean, it's traumatic, don't get me wrong. But is it really so traumatic that you have to throw them in a basement as like some form of like time out? Anyway, so Grover, his name is Grover, I really can't. The bully at the school overhears him saying that he, you know, threw his parents in the basement and imprisoned them, essentially. And he's like, wow, I respect you now. So he decides to take it upon himself to round up all the other kids and they fucked up ass parents' relationship too. And throw their ass in the basement too. This is so fucked up. You could not get away with this today. So they literally throw them all in the basement together, threaten to starve them out, keeps the dad, like Ned Pollack's character, you know, the one that's married to Jamie Lee Curtis for some reason, because they don't have no type of chemistry, none. Tells the dad basically, no, I'm not gonna let you out to go to work so you can afford this fucking big ass house that we got. Gee, Dad, how come we don't have any lights in this house anymore? Bitch, because you kept me in the fucking basement, I couldn't even work. So the only sane people in this movie is the asshole that was in Happy Gilmore, Christopher McDonald, by the way, and the guy across the street who isn't a cop but still wants to be a cop. Basically, he knows he is, but it's for a good reason. You know, like, I would want my neighbor to care so much about my well-being too that he saves me from my own kids. So eventually, one of the parents, Christopher McDonald, figures out a way to get the hell out of the house. And then the kids get arrested, but then none of them go to jail. And then the parents get back together, and it's a happy ending. No, I'm dead ass serious. That's how the movie ends.